Did you know Lava Ridge has a wellness center? This room is a place where you can go if you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed out and need to take a minute to reset. If you feel you need to visit the wellness center, you first need to check in with your teacher. They will give you a pass to go down to the wellness center. Sometimes they will send another student with you. When you get to the wellness center, you'll be greeted by Mrs. Bryan. She will check you in and show you the procedures for using the wellness center. The wellness center is not where you go if you feel sick. If you are ill, please go to the front office and they will help you. Today we'll go over the policies for physical education, skateboards and rollerblades, substitute teachers, and dress code.
Physical education. Students enrolled in PE are required to dress daily in the required PE clothing. No excuse is acceptable unless a written statement from a doctor or teacher contact by the parent indicates otherwise. A locker will be issued to each student. All personal items of value are recommended to be kept in the locked locker. The students' backpacks will be stored in the gym by their student number. Camera surveillance is active in the gym. The student assumes all responsibility for loss and/or damage to personal property. Skateboards and rollerblades. The riding of skateboards and rollerblades will not be allowed on Lava Ridge Intermediate School property. Anyone bringing these items to school will be asked to leave them at the office and not bring them again. Should the action continue, they will be taken and parents will be expected to pick them up. Substitute teachers. Substitute teachers are to be considered teachers and treated as guest faculty members in our school. It is a responsibility of students to see that every courtesy and assistance is offered to our substitutes. Disrespect for such teachers is not allowed, and disciplinary action will result.
The Lava Ridge dress code policy is in accordance with the Washington County School District's policy that states students are expected to come to school dressed and groomed appropriately for a learning environment and show respect for others by supporting the dress and grooming standards. You do have the right to express yourself, but you must stick to the dress code as to not be a distraction or create an unsafe or inappropriate school environment. For school safety, there are no hats allowed. Do not bring them. PE teachers can wear hats because they are outside all day in the sun. Speaking of PE, you must meet the clothing requirements for special classes like shop, PE, or labs, or any other special school activities. Shoe wear must be safe and hygienic. Shoes, boots, and sandals are fine to wear to school. Any apparel displaying profanity, suggestive slogans, pictures, or graphics, or promoting substances illegal for consumption by a minor will not be allowed. Clothes that are mutilated or immodest are not appropriate school wear. Dresses, shorts, skirts, shirts, and blouses should be modest in length and not revealing. Any garment that reveals undergarments may be considered revealing. Students have the responsibility to avoid grooming that causes a distraction or disruption, interrupting school decorum and adversely affecting the educational process. Students must also avoid grooming that is offensive, represents a risk, or threatens student safety. This year, your face mask is considered part of Lava Ridge dress code. If you choose not to follow the school dress code, a teacher or adult will email or text the office. The student will be called down to the office to review the dress code. The student will be given the following options. They can call a parent to bring a change of clothes, or the students can wear clothing provided by the front office. This will be recorded in the student school record to track if it happens again. The graphics included in this presentation were to help you get a visual on what is okay and what might not be okay. If you have any questions, please ask your teachers, Mr. Bozarth, Mr. Jensen, the counselors, or anyone in the front office will be happy to help you. It's Monday, the start of a new week, and time to check our grades on PowerSchool. It's easy to get to PowerSchool. Go to lavaridge.net, scroll down, and click on PowerSchool under Quick Links. This will open the student and parent sign-in portal. You use the same username and password you used to get onto the Chromebook and click Sign In. Once you're logged into PowerSchool, you'll see all of your classes listed advisory through 6th period. You'll also see the grades you've earned so far this year listed under T1 for trimester 1. There will also be a column for absences and tardies that have been marked so far. Under 6th period, you may see Extension 7th or Extension 6th. This will be used for counselor lessons and other fun contents throughout the year. Looking at your grades, you want to focus in on anything you might be missing. When we click on a grade, we will get a detailed list of the assignments for that class. Now we can see a lower grade on the color code assignment. If we click on the dialog box next to the score, it will bring up the comments our teacher left for us. Oh look, I forgot and only did half of the page. This would be a great assignment to add to my tracker and fix this week. One last reminder for today. Last week, if you were tardy for any class, the tardy was forgiven. Starting this week, the office will begin tracking tardies. Remember, there are consequences if you are tardy too often. The consequences are, for 5 tardies, you will get 3 days of lunch detention. At 10 tardies, you will have 4 days of lunch detention and a parent contact. Then at 15 tardies, it will be a placement in the restorative justice room and a parent contact. Do your best to be on time for class.